And also, Gen Z gamers not buying the games. Would that be a problem for us? Let's find out.
Wake up, it's a brand new day. Crazy Lou's here, got something to say. Good morning, gamers, rise and shine. It's time to play, let's have a good time. Morning, gaming community. With Crazy Lou, it's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. In the world of games, we're just meant to be. Grab us, come in, and eat a scene. Crazy Lou is ready, it's a gaming scene. Roomies trading people, orders in. All recent gaming, go, rates and pay top mean. Good morning, coming, moving. It's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. Wake up.
Initiating launch sequence.
Let's begin. I do not know what's going on, chat. This is weird. What's up, chat? This is weird today. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me live? Am I good? Am I fine? Chat, can you guys give me a second? Because I don't know what's okay. I think what's going on today? I mean, it's kind of weird today. Hold on, let me check my speed test. I think we have a little problem here. Okay, I think no. Is it working fine? Sorry about that, chat. Hold on, give me 1 second, chat. It's one of those mornings, one of those mornings of living in Dominican Republic. Yep. Seriously, you're not gonna give me the speed test? Hold on, my chat. Hold on. Sorry about that. Hold on. Let me just check something out. Am I good though? Can you guys see me good? I'm fine. Okay. Hold on, chat. Give me 1 second. Let me go check my speed test real quick. There it is. Yeah, there it is. Chat. Hold the fort. Give me 1 minute. Let me go reset right here. The reset is right here. It will take me like a couple minutes, and I'll be right back. But either way, though, let me do something real quick. Yeah. What am I gonna do? I don't know. But hey, listen. Let me reset the modem because the internet's super slow. I'm seeing a little bit of buffering on my side, so it's super quick just to get the speed up. Because I knew there was a problem right away because I was like, man, there's a lot of buffering. I couldn't even play the intro right. So that was a problem. So give me 1 second, chat. Give me 1 second. Let me just leave right there. I will be right back. Hold up. My old age going down here. I'm plugging things up again, chat. Uh, Finally here. Let's see now. Let's see if everything's working fine real quick. Oh, shoot. Oh, my God. Come on. Work, baby. Work your magic. Come on. Shit. It's one of those mornings, chat. It's one of those mornings. So, chat, bear with me. I'm having technical difficulties. Bear with me. Hold up. Give me a second because, like I said, I'm getting a lot of buffering on my side. So, I'm going to go outside, reset the modem out there. All right. I'm going to reset the modem. After reset the modem, I will be back here again, after I fix things because I got a little bit of buffering. So, can you guys give me that quick moment? It's going to give me like 5 or 10 minutes because I got to reset the modem out there, come over here because we had a couple power outages yesterday, so I'm buffering a little bit. So let me go ahead and reset this thing, and I'll be right back. Just give me a couple minutes. I thought everything was working fine. It's always something, guys. Always something. Give me 1 second, chat. 1 second. I'll be right back. Oh, sorry about that, chat. Sorry. It's one of those days. Sorry about that. We're here. All right. I guess now it's better. Okay. Let me real quick check my speed. Let me see how it is. Let's go. Do me the speed test. There we go. Yes. Now we're here. We're live. So chat real quick because I'm gonna have to use this as a cue. Let me just pump in the intro. Let's begin, chat. Sorry about that. Like I said, bear with me. Oh yeah. Bear with me. So yeah. Let's start off with the intro. All right. Let's do this.
Initiating launch sequence.
Let's begin. All right. Good morning, everybody. Also, afternoon and evening, the crazy one. Wish you a beautiful and awesome Wednesday. What's up, everyone? How is everyone doing? Sorry about that, but yes, we had a couple issues in buffering, a couple issues, with a lot of stuff happening on this side of things. I couldn't even see if I played the intro right. But hey, we fixed it. I totally forgot we had another power outage last night around 3 or 4 in the morning, something like that. Because yesterday we had two. Two, was it? Two? It was two, but the internet was working fine. Two in the one in the early afternoon, one at night, and then another one around 4 a.m. in the morning. So that was a 3 total power outage. And when that happens, though, like the modem gets slow, like my internet speed drops. So I have to go in, reset the modem so the internet speed comes up, yada yada. It's a whole bunch of things. It's a process. It's a process that thank God I figured it out because the other day I was going nuts because I was getting a speed over here that was like 90, a speed over there that was 200, and a speed over there that was 300. It was nuts. But yeah, it's Dominican internet. Let's go. How is everyone doing this morning, man? Seriously, again, hope you guys are having a beautiful morning. Let me go see. Let me refresh the chats. All right, here we go. Yes. All right. Let's see who's in the bed. We got Grizzly. What's up, Grizzly? Good morning to you, sir. Ian, what's up? Good morning, Louis. I see you met my bro, John 117. He's a chill guy. Yes, sir. How you doing, Ian? What's up, man? TJ, what's up, Malcolm Lax? Good morning to you, sir. How you doing, Talos? The man with the E ranks. What's up, Wes Davis? Hello. Do you know the Bro Boy Insider? What's up, the Bro Boy Lewis? How you doing? Ooh. Hello, Blondie. What's up, Blondie? How you doing? Ted Leopard! He says, Louis plugging in his Ethernet cable at the neighbor's house. No, I cannot. It's too far. DR power problems. Yes, sir. Why so serious? What's up? What's up, man? How you guys doing? Today's Micah birthday. Oh, we got a birthday to sing. Guys, chat, we got a birthday to sing. Hold up a minute. Let's sing some happy birthday right here. Happy birthday, Micah. Happy birthday, Micah. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Micah. Sorry about that, but happy birthday, Micah. How you do? I mean, seriously, have a beautiful birthday today. How you doing today, man? Have some fun. Eat some pizza. Eat some candy. Do whatever you gotta do. Seriously, have fun. Stay up late. Don't go to bed early. Stay up late. Have fun. Watch scary movies. Well, that was me back in the day when I used to watch scary movies. But never mind. Do not watch scary movies because then you probably won't sleep. But either way, though, have fun. Have a beautiful birthday. No joke. Let's go. All right. Bro, main fit forward. Word on the street says Pete Lump has more trophies, more PS trophies than Louis. That's true, bro, main fifth floor. I mean, you can ask anyone. That's true. My PS5 is unplugged. And the funny thing is, he challenged me that day, and I turned on the PS5 to show him how many trophies I had, and he put his on the screen. And when we saw his on the screen, he had more trophies than ever. I was like, wait a minute, you have more trophies than I did. What are you talking about? He was trying to put me up front to be like a PlayStation gamer or something, but he's much more than a PlayStation gamer than I am. Look what he even said. Well, my nephew beat all those games. It was not me. I was like, there you go. Why so serious with a beautiful and awesome $2 super? He says, just remember, Lump is watching your soul asleep. Yep, he dreaming about me. Why so serious? Yep, he said it last night. He said, seriously? I watch your show while asleep. Chat, is he Major Pain? Because there's only one man I know out there that can sleep with his eyes open. That is Major Pain. From the movie Major Pain. I don't know if y'all ever seen Major Pain, but if you guys have never seen Major Pain the movie, you guys should watch Major Pain the movie. It's a really good movie. So the guy sleeps with his eyes open. That's the only way you can actually do it. But why so serious? I did not understand what he meant by that. But yes, sir. All right, let's get this show on the road. We got a good conversation that's going to happen today. We're going to talk about, we got to talk about them Gen Z players not buying video games. And will that be a problem for us? Hey, listen, it could be a problem. Why the heck not? Let's start off with that one so that way we can move on up to what's good and what's cooking. That is a crossover with someone from kind of something happened yesterday, because like I always say, every time I'm out, every time I go out, every time I do something out of town or anything, because yesterday the reason why I didn't come on because I had to go out, right, out of town. Yeah, it was a B day I had to go to, really important B day. So I had to get out of town, to that birthday and everything, and that's why I couldn't make the morning show because it was really early. I had to be there like around 1 a.m., 1 p.m. or something like that. And it was like a 2-hour drive. So what I did was I said, okay, you know what? This is a good trip. Let me gear up. Let me put on my gear. Got on my motorcycle and got out of town. That's what I did. I had a fun ride. Came back home super dehydrated though, but hey, it was a fun ride. Yep, and a good birthday too. So yeah, but like I was saying, this could be a problem for us. So sorry about that, chat. What we are about to talk about, yes, sir. All right, this could be a major problem for us, even though people are like, it's Gen Z, who cares? I'm like, yeah, you should care because if these guys don't buy games, what do you think is gonna happen to us? No, chat. What do you think is gonna happen to us, chat? Look at Safo. Safo. Man, Safo. Yeah, Safo. 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 Not the Safo, man. Let's see. Look at that. Seriously, Safo? Man, when you gotta break my spirit like that, it's 9 a.m. and you're breaking my spirit. Damn. Look what Safo says. She says, look, concerts are for old people. Damn. She calling me old. Oh, I am old. I'm like 41 years old. Yeah, I'm kind of old. So, yeah, she just called me old. Damn, Safa, damn. You got to break my heart like that, Safa, early in the morning. No, Safa, no. Why do you got to do this? No. But how you doing, girl, man? Good morning to you. How you doing? I'm glad you found your Mac. I'm glad you found your Mac. I really am, Safa, really am. And, Safa, I heard you say something about the PS5 Pro. And let me tell you something, Safa. Let me give you a little trick for next time. So that way you can learn this, and take it. And everyone in chat, you guys got to learn this, right? Especially, my son 50 tells me that every day. Safa, let me tell you something. Here in Dominican Republic, we will call that a whooping. No joke. Here in Dominican, we will call that a whooping. My no damn son of mine, 15 years old, tells me I'm old. Shit, I will whoop his ass. Nah, I'm just kidding. That was just back in the day stuff. Whenever you disrespect your parents or call your parents old man, they whooped your butt. Here, oh man, woo. There was these slippers. They were called the samurai slippers. Oh lord, they were rubber slippers, and when they hit you with those slippers, man, I think that was worse than being hit with the belt. No joke. But anyway, though, chat. Like I was saying, though, let me get into this real quick, Safo. Safo, every time example. It doesn't matter what company it is, no matter which one it is, doesn't matter which one, right? It could be Nvidia, it could be PlayStation, it could be even Xbox, right? It could be either one of those, right? If you see something like get in the middle of the way, like for example, the PS5 Pro that came out right in the middle of the generation, you had to give it a couple months. You can't be with the hype because I know a lot of people like to hype people up to get things. Like, yeah, you should get it's gonna be the best console. Yeah, because this man said this. Because yeah, the company said that. Oh, because of this. No, no, no. You give it a couple months. You see how it acts. You see how games are, right? You see how games are. You see how the console runs with the games, and then you decide, okay, should I buy it now or should I not buy it? That's what you got to do nowadays. It's kind of sad that we have to get into that, but that's what's happening. That's what's happening nowadays. And that, like I said, with what's it called? With the PlayStation 5 Pro, I've always said this. No matter what they were saying out there, I said, okay, you can have like a thing that has RDNA 4.0, you can have a thing that does all this stuff, but at the end of the day, how games will run on it, we don't know. We gotta wait and see. We gotta wait and see how this thing is gonna handle these games. And look, it's not even RDNA 4.0, it's not even RDNA 3.5. All the shit they said out there, and look at this now. I mean, they're cheering for frames, right? They're like, yeah, I got 120 frames, but you're playing upscale. But okay, you got to cheer for that, whatever you want. I just let them cheer. That's what I do. But at the end of the day, at least we know the behavior of the console, and not everything is supposed like these consoles have to do it. 4K 60 native, they're not doing it. They're not doing this. At least like one game, I think is GT7 that's doing it. But yeah, lesson be learned, chat. Lesson be learned. I had Mother Nature beating me when I got in trouble. I had to go outside and pick a branch, and my mom. Oh, thank God you did not have guajaba trees. Oh, guajaba. Oh my God, guajaba trees or this one? Look, guajaba. I'll tell you what they call it in English. Guava trees. If you know what guava is, so guava is like a fruit, right? I'll show you a picture of the guava pretty soon. So yeah, with the guava, the branch, it doesn't matter how hard you hit with the branch, it never broke. And not only that, it was thin. And when you got hit by that guava, oh Lord, you had to pray, Lord, that thing broke, and it never did. It never did. It runs in there like rubber, man. It flexes. Like if you swing it, it's kind of like prime example, like if they swung it with this, like you saw the branch go back, and when it landed, all that pressure coming back to it, pow! Oh man, those things hurt. Those things hurt. But chat, let's get the show running. Yes, sir. All right, here we go. So new study shows that Gen Z is spending way less money on video games than older gamers. No, why aren't you doing this? But wait, didn't y'all say they buy games? No, no. Oh, Lord, no. Young gamers are so strapped for cash that even video games are getting too expensive for them. For all of us, sir, because it's happening. It's happening. It's expensive for all of us nowadays. I mean, seriously, right now, I bet you that my chat and me are seriously picking up a game that they really, really like if it comes out day one. Because right now, they're not even buying games either. Chat, how many of you guys are buying games lately? Simple and easy. Simple study right here. So let's see. I'm talking about day one, just in case, though. A June study by Circana, first reported by the Wall Street Journal, found that spending among 18 to 24 years old dropped by 13% from January to April 2025. Wow, compared to last year. Video game purchases were hit particularly hard, falling nearly 25%, falling nearly 25% according to Chart Circana's map Piscatella showed on Blue Sky. Wow, shit. That's a big drop. From context, Piscatella shared another chart comparing the drop in the spending among Gen Z to spending chart changes in older generation. The difference is dramatic. When older generation spending dropped less than 5%, Gen Z is plummeting. Is plummeting. Sorry about that. It's particularly surprising to see such a sharp drop in spending on video games, which historically catered toward younger people. Damn. Hold up a second, chat. So we're seeing that these guys, it's 25% down for the young guys, 5%. So literally that's a 30% on sales. So there's, let me see, in gamers in total, there's still 60%, let me see, 70% that's still purchasing games, but there's a 30% that dropped down. So this thing could actually increase in the future. Oh, this is not good for us. So video games spent among 18 to 24 is down sharply. Young grads are having a much tougher time finding jobs. Student loan payments are returning for millions of borrowers. Credit card delinquency rates have risen to their highest point since before the pandemic. But the credit card thing, we knew that for the longest of time. That's because, it's happening everywhere. So this is kind of interesting though, Chad. Why am I reading this? Because here's the thing though. If this number increases, it could be a problem. Or chat, do these devs need to, yeah, that's another one too. Like I was saying though, or do these devs need to sit down and say, hey, okay, let's sit down, let's fix things up, let's release lower, what's it called, lower budget games. What I mean by lower budget games, I don't mean, sit there and make a Minecraft or something like that. No. What I'm saying is, instead of spending all this money on making such a big ass 200-hour game, they can sit down and say, okay, let's make a 15-hour game. They probably did good. Why don't I start doing that? Could it be that and put it for a price for $50 or $60 where people can afford? But the problem I see here is that if they make the game bigger, they are going to charge more. That can happen because it could be an increase because you got all these guys that are not even buying games, and that is a lot. I mean, 30% is a lot, believe it or not. We did the math the other day, and I'm gonna set this up as an example. If you got the PC guys that are at 1.8 billion right now, PC guys, PC gamers, 1.8 billion. How much is that 30% of gamers? Let's see now. Hold on, let's do the math real quick. This is gonna be fun today. I like having these discussions. All right, so let's see. Let's see this. Oh, Did I get this right? No, we gotta add a couple more zeros. Hold on, chat, hold on. So let's do this. Divided by, no, times 30%, just in case we're doing this real quick. That's 500. Did I get this right? Hold on, my math is kind of wrong. That's 540 million people that are not buying games. Holy shit, that's a lot of people. 540 million people. Shit, that's a lot of people not buying games. God damn. Now, if I do add the 600 plus, right? I mean, 1.8. Let me see what. Let's do this real quick. Let's go 1.8. Nah, I got. Hold on, chat. Give me 1 second. Okay, that's a million. I think I got. Yeah. Hold on. I added. Whoops. Yeah, times 30%. I knew where I went wrong. Okay. Yeah, 540 million people are not buying games on the PC side. But if I sit here and add also the console guys on there, that's 650, right? So that's 108 million. Hold on 1 second. Damn it. Plus 650 million. Oops. I added too many zeros. Yeah, no, okay. Okay, I got this. Times 30% of the gamers. That is 735 billion people in total that are not buying games. Shit, that's a lot of people, believe it or not. That's a lot of people that are not spending money in video games. Like I said, this is all theory math. It's not 100% there. But even though, like I told you guys, I added the 1.8 billion gamers that are on PC plus the 650 million console gamers onto it. And that makes a total of 735 million people that are not actually sitting there and buying games. That is a big take right there. Damn. That's why I like, to have these discussions, because I like to sit here and analyze like the market and what's going on and what's happening. That's why, I sit here and talk to the chat about this, because, sometimes we got to see a little bit of the business side to understand why these prices are increases and all this stuff, which is not good for us. This sucks. It's not good for us. So basically what it's telling me this is that these guys are buying consoles, right? They buy a console to release the stress, like we all do. Some of us like to play on consoles to release stress, but they're buying it to play free-to-play games. Shit, chat. That's insane. This is a part larger trend resulting from a perfect storm of harsh economic factors hitting Gen Z all at once. From a tough job market, which we all know what was happening out there because we all saw the layoffs, right? To student loans and rising prices. As Piscatella commented on Blue Sky, the rug's not just being pulled out from under young people, it's being burned while they're standing on it. Damn, that is insane. And here we go. Like what I was saying, you see, chat? I did not read this article yesterday. I'm reading it today with y'all here. But check this out. Rising prices in the gaming industry are likely only making matters worse. If young adults are having a hard time justifying gaming purchases already at 70 or 80, becoming a new norm for AAA games isn't going to help. The same applies to console and PC hardware getting more expensive. I'm looking at you, Switch 2. Shit. That doesn't mean young people aren't still gaming. As of March 2025, 28% of the gamers are between 18 and 29 years old. Oh shit, that's a lot. Gen Z is still a huge part of the gaming community. They're just spending less money than older generations, possibly opting for more free-to-play games, buying less expensive indie games, or waiting for sales. See, chat, what do you think I asked you all this question? About, are you guys buying games nowadays? Are you guys seriously laying the $80 right then and there just to get this game? No, what you guys are doing is the proper thing. Oh, the game came out. Okay, let me do some search. Well, the game is running this much. Perfect. Okay, I see how it's running. We're good. All right, no problem. I see how it's running. I'll wait for a sale. I'll wait for them to patch it up. That's what we're doing nowadays, chat. That's what we're doing. The rise of less expensive focus friend slot games such as Peak, Repo, and Lethal Company might actually be a sign of times too. These games are usually very affordable, around 10 or less, and act as a way of players to socialize and goof around together without having to go out and spend loads of money. Most friends slot games don't even require a particularly powerful PC for the lowering the barrier to entry. What the hell is a friend slot? That's kind of new there. But yeah, Chad, that's insane though, because this is what can actually happen. Like I said, maybe game prices are going to go up. This is why this is a good discussion because I don't know, maybe game prices might go up, maybe game prices might go down, because of the situation that these kids are not buying games. And I don't know what the hell a friend slop is. And I'm going to start searching for that in order to find out what in the blue hell friend slop is. This is kind of new for me, but hey, let's go see what that is. Friend slop games. All right, hold on. Friend slop is a term used derisively to describe multiplayer games, often indie titles that prioritize fun with friends over polished gameplay or deep mechanics. Oh, that's new for me. Did not know that. But yeah, like I was saying though, chat, kind of an interesting conversation right there to see that because at the end of the day, this can also, like I said, affect us in the near future. Sorry to sidetrack, Louis, but are you going to cover the PlayStation reviews for Hellblade 2 from those shockers? Best looking video game ever. Or PlayStation Lifestyle? Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. What? Man, let's cover those reviews up. Thank you for that, Will the Broke Boy Lewis. You know what? We will do that. We will do that. We will have some fun with that. And you know what? Let's do that now. Let's get in some gossip today. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's see how well did Hellblade do out there on PlayStation, right? Richie says, I only play F2P on PS5 and Game Pass on Xbox. There you go. I mean, look, chat. The thing is that this is a discussion that we've always had, right? This discussion we've always had. We always talked about on this is what you got to vote for. And these guys are out there. Although those shockers also call it a walking sim. Oh, they called it a walking sim. Did they say Death Stranding was a walking sim too? I bet you they didn't because that one's a walking sim. But even though I love Death Stranding because I'm a big fan of Death Stranding, but damn. So, chat, kind of funny story, real quick, before we head over there to Hellblade 2 reviews. BB Money yesterday, and I gotta say this, chat. You all see him over here. He promotes, Ray show. He promotes Boom show. He promotes everyone's show. But yesterday, as soon as I walked into P Lum's show, he started promoting my show. It's like, hey, this Crazy Lou show tomorrow morning. And so I asked Why So Serious this question. I said, hey, why so serious? Does he promote my show? And Why So Serious said this is the first time. And then I went live with Pelum, and his crew right there that even told me that BB Money, the only time he only did it was when I got live on Pelum's show. Damn, BB Money, damn. BB Money breaking my heart, chat, breaking my heart. That's kind of mean, though. He should be promoting me everywhere. Because if I let you come over here to my show, promote everyone's show, you got to be promoting me everywhere. I mean, you got to even go outside and say, Crazy Lou show online. You got to even type it on your status on WhatsApp, man. You got to even, I don't know, you got to promote me like a big thing, Damn. You don't even promote my show. Yeah, he bad, Grizzy. He bad. He bad, Grizzly. He bad. He only promotes all the good guys. He doesn't promote the small channels, man. Damn. Because, Ray more popular than me. P Love more popular than me. All them guys more popular than me. He doesn't, no. He doesn't promote Crazy Lou. Damn. But all right, let's look for this because this is going to be an interesting conversation. Let's go see Hellblade 2. Those Shockers review. All right, let's go see if we can find this. Oh. 5 days ago. Oh, this was published 5 days ago. Let's go see what they're saying. Oh, they gave it an 8. All right, let's go read these reviews right now. All right, let's go catch this right now. Let's have some fun with this one. So let's see what the PlayStation reviews are on this one. So it says right here, this is from those shockers. It says, pros, possibly the best graphics in the video game to date. Duh. These cinematics are incredible. Duh. Developer commentary is really interesting to listen to. Duh. Dark route mode is a nice addition. The improved photo mode adds a lot of tools for customizations. 60 FPS for performance mode. Minimal gameplay mechanics. What do you want her to do? You want her to do backflips, jump around, become Ninja Senor? I don't get it. A walking simulator that may not be for everyone. Really, that's how you promote a game? I mean, what? I got a question for you. What do you expect? You want her to fly now? I'm not joking. I'm being serious. What do you want her to do? Fly around? Because now it's a walking simulator. Shit. I mean, I bet you know what he wants, Chad. I bet you they want her to fart and fly. I bet you that's what they want. I want her. That's what that's what I think they want from her to do. I think they want what they want to do is, for Senua to be flying around like this, right? Flying around or something. I don't know, and letting gas out of her butt. Camera didn't follow me. Sorry about that. Let me repeat that again. Camera, follow me. All right. So this is what they wanted, chat. They want to send one, right? To go like this, flying around while she's letting out gas out of her butt. Man, seriously, I don't understand how these guys analyze stuff. And why do they call it a walking simulator? Because in order for it to be a walking simulator, you got to be able to walk everywhere. And it's not even an open world game. So hold on. This new edition should have included cut content. What? Oh Lord, this is just. Oh my God! Seriously. Way show us today. You, God damn! What? Why so serious? What's up with you and Beat Me Mom? But y'all killing each other out here. Dear Lord, let's go see what other reviews have said about this game because it's kind of terrible how because this is what I find funny, right? This is what I find funny. This is something that I keep telling you guys in chat, and I'm being really serious about this. When reviews go out there and talk about games this way, right? Someone sees this, they might take it the wrong way and be like, I'm not playing this. How do I know? Because it happened to me once, to me personally. I remember I saw a YouTuber that was pretty big in Spain, and this is why I quit watching that YouTuber. And that YouTuber in Spain was saying that Death Stranding is a bad game. Death Stranding is a walking simulator, and I totally fell for it. And I had a friend, on my side telling me, Lou, you got to play this game. It's not what they say. You got to play this game. You got to play this game. It's a really fun game. It's a really good game. And I was like, okay, all right, let me go try it out. And I got it on a good price. And when I started to play it, I was like, oh man, it was nothing like this guy said. And that's the thing. When you got people out there reviewing games talking so negative about it, you really do not want to play it. You seriously don't. I just hope that the person who reads this or sees this, right, does not listen to all this crap. I hope those are guys like me that I just quit listening to reviewers nowadays. They come up with the stupidest things. I'm sorry. It's the truth. They do. Let's go see. Let's go find out more reviews on this game, just for fun. Where's Metacritic? So I want to check something out on Metacritic. Let's go check something on Metacritic with Hellblade 2. So let's see. On PlayStation, it got an 82. Let's go see on it. Where's the Xbox review? Didn't they get an Xbox review? Nah, this is weird. Helldivers. That's weird. No, Hellblade 2. Hold up a second. This is weird. We do not have a Metacritic on. Are they fixing this? Here it is. Kind of funny though, right? So on PlayStation 5, they got an 82, and on Xbox, it's an 81, even though it's close up, but damn. But here we go. Game Liner gives it 100. Kevil 123. Windows Central gave it a 90. Wilner 10. Let me see. 10 out of 10. Gaming Age gave it an 80. Patty McNinja. Who the hell is Patty McNinja? Okay, gave it a 7. Curator G gave it a 7. Digital Trends gave it an 80. IGN Italia, mamma mia, gave it a 70. Angel, hold on, let me switch the screen. Sorry about that, chat. Totally forgot about the screen. So here we go. Switching the screen. All right, here we go. Oh, all right. So this was all the Xbox side of things, right? Angel Star gave it a 4. Edge Magazine gave it a 40. Helix gave it a 17. Okay, nice. All these are user reviews. Sorry about that. Okay, let's go see the critic reviews. Sorry about that. So Gamer No, Hardcore Gamer, Xbox Era 100, Eurogamer 100, the Xbox Hub, the Bazzi Center, Xbox Addict, Guardian, Game Liner, Somos Xbox, the Game Machine, Mondobox. Wait, where everything was a positive review. I can't believe they gave this thing an 81, but okay. IGN Brazil, yes sir. Screen Rant, Silicon Era, Tierra Gamer. Wow, the scores were pretty good. So let's do a side-by-side comparison on how the scores are. Gamers RD, Gamers from the Dominican Republic. Wow, gave it an 80. Oh, Lord. Jukes Video, Gaming Bolts. Everything was good. I don't understand how that damn game got an 81 with all these good reviews. I seriously do not understand this. So let's go see on PlayStation, all right? Here we go. PlayStation side of things. All right, let's go check it out. So Eurogamer Germany gave it 100. Nosy Pixel gave it a 90. COG Connected Vandal Gaming Bolt was an 80. Well, Gaming Bolt gave it the same one. Gaming Trend. Kind of funny though. They just gave it slapped in an 80 on it again. Seriously. PlayStation Universe Merlin in Kazani, Turkey. Okay, getting an 85. Those Shockers 80. Invaders, Spacio Gamer, Multiplayer IGN Spain gave it a 70. Gaming Trend a 55. Didn't Gaming Trend on Xbox give it a better score? Well, did you see that? But yeah, do they have the different title for PS5? I don't show it on mine. No, I found it. No worries. I found it. At least a critic score now. Let me see. Hellblade 2 going to the Game Awards for the second time. Damn, baby money. You think so? You think so? No, this year there was a lot of games, baby money. There was a lot, and I do mean a lot of games being shown. So yeah, good stuff. All right, let's keep on going, chat. Let's keep on going. Like I said, we got a couple more things to talk about, a couple more fun stuff, to wind down, talk about. And this is one of the best one. I have not seen the trailer. This is the first time I'm going to see this trailer as they gave the enhanced version review. Remember that time? Well, the bro boy, do you remember that time back? It was an odd time. Remember that time back in, what was it, last year, the year before? We were talking about there is an Xbox tax that existed, and everybody called us crazy. Remember that? Everybody said we were insane. We all know who we're talking about. That was kind of a mean thing to say, especially the people who go to your channel, spend time on your channel to listen to your crap. Seriously. You go out there and you call us crazy and insane. Wow. Even though you were saying that what we were saying was crazy and insane, though, but you indirectly called us that, though. We ain't stupid. We figured that out, but hey, all right. Thank you for that. But I remember those days, guys. We were like, yeah, there's an Xbox tax. They were saying, no, there isn't an Xbox tax. This does not exist. That isn't true. Really? Really? Okay. All right. This is why media is sinking. This is why we quit listening to them. This is why what we do is nowadays, and thanks to Game Pass, we try it out and we have our fun. What's up, Tito? Good morning. To be fair, there is more walking than action. Tito, let me tell you something. I'll give you one. Look at Assassin's Creed Valhalla. If I tell you how much I've walked or got on a horse to run in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, oh Lord, Assassin's Creed Shadow, if I tell you how much I ran in action, oh Lord, I spent more time running around going to places than freaking doing action. So is that a walking sim? No. because you have to get to one point. I mean, what do you expect? Like, oh, I'm Senua. Well, I'm pretty much a woman with powers. All right, let me do this. Let me be like Goku. Oh, zoop, I'm heading to the other bad guy. You gotta walk in these games or fly or put gas out of your butt and run around. I don't know, whatever. I don't understand that. I seriously don't understand that. I seriously don't. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Now walking around is bad. Irritito, yeah, but you can jump. Oh man, oh man, oh man. But seriously, I don't understand why they always gotta pinpoint that. There's nothing wrong with walking around a video game because you have to walk around. All you gotta do is make the player transport. That's it. Make them transport to somewhere else, and you got it right there. You got her moving, transporting, doing what you gotta do. That's all. Just do that. That's all you gotta do. Yep. Just make your teleport. I mean, not transport, teleport, or just have buggy out there for them to run the buggy, so they can call it a car simulator. Yep. Yeah. Might as well jump. You might as well jump. Let me see. Might as well jump. You might as well jump. I just love it when they go like that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, chat, like I said, something happened yesterday. Something beautiful that I was like, man, this is amazing. Reading about this, but I did not watch the trailer. And today, I will watch the trailer with you guys to get the excitement on. Right? That's what we do, chat. That's what we do. Get that excitement on. Get that excitement out there. Because yesterday was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day for us. Because we saw games doing a crossover. Now, what game is that? That is doing a crossover, especially with something these guys call the enemy. And that is something from Xbox. I do not know why they call it the enemy, but at the end of the day, though, I like to see when companies do crossovers. It's a fun thing because it gets us all happy, especially for a game that's coming out soon on the Xbox, right? Hell, with the character that we do all love and enjoy. I mean, a lot of us, because I mean, I gotta tell you something, right, chat? I mean, look, I like Doom Guy better than Master Chief, though. But yeah, hell, I know some people love Halo, but it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. You gotta be happy that at least Halo, or Halo ODST guys are jumping into Helldivers. So yeah, so let's check this out. And it's kind of funny though that this was shown on a PlayStation, channel. Pretty fun stuff. So here, let me get the trailer on.
Rated M for mature.
This is what happened yesterday. PlayStation. Oh, hold on. I'm not gonna get a copyright strike on this one. Hell no. Did not know they were playing that song. Can't wait for this. There you go. So they gave us this trailer, and they showed us that. A little bit of gameplay, pretty fun stuff, right? Across the live galaxy, let's go. Man, I can't wait for this game to drop, man. We're going to have some fun playing this game, chat. I know we will. We're going to have a lot of fun once this game drops into Xbox, man. And I really do hope that game skyrockets in sale so we can go out there and bully these guys. Yep. Dive in. All right, keep going, keep going. Show it to us. Fight hard. Pause. What do you mean fight hard? Wait, aren't they going to show us, the special thing? I thought this trailer was going to show us a special thing, didn't it? Ah, here we go. Here it comes. Give it to us, baby. That was a bad joke. Sorry about that, chat. That's it? Wasn't this a trailer that was showing us like the Halo thing or something? Oh, Lord. I thought it said something. But either way, though, let's read into this. So, Helldivers 2 teases Halo 3 ODST crossover. CEO advised to please prepare your pants. Here comes the boom. Nice. With only 2 weeks remaining until Helldivers 2 drops onto consoles, Arrowhead Studios launch a new trailer that teases a Halo ODST collab in the final moments. There you go. I did not see that, but okay. Xbox players can finally join the fight to defend democracy and Super Earth at the end of the month, and Arrowhead Studio is prepping for the influx of Helldivers 2 with a new promotional trailer. The trailer channels its best late 2000 FPS hype, featuring Neely, Here Comes the Boom. Featuring Neely's Here Comes the Boom. Track Neely's or Nelly's. I think you got that wrong. That was POD, bro. POD was the one who sang Here Comes the Boom. Here comes the boom. Ready or not? Here comes the boys from the south. Boom! Here comes the boom. That was not Nelly, bro. That was POD. Oh, Lord. Adding a dose of warranted nostalgia to a title that launched in 2024, the trailer can be seen below, featuring a heavily partisan view towards democracy. Helldivers 2 launches at the end of the month for Xbox, but fans have noticed a potential teaser at the trailer's final call. After the outs now on PS5 and PC screen, which is normally where a trailer ends, Arrowhead continued the trailer with a scene of Helldivers' planet getting assaulted by rain. Ooh. The track, as Games Radar Plus points out, comes from ODST. Nice. That's a good thing. Thank you for that, legendary Yobi. And it plays during the second season, Mombasa Streets. Helldivers in Helldivers 2 are expandable shark troopers, so the collab would make sense. Of course, 100%. Why not? It's in space. If it's in space, get them all together. I mean, we had Starfield with Doom, which Doom is in space. Of course, I hope they could get a Halo in there because it's in space. Why the heck not? Mix up the universe. It makes it fun. If they make Star Wars, it makes up everything. I mean, why don't we mix everything up? It's out there in space. What's even more interesting is Arrowhead's choice to include the track during an apparent reinforcement stratagem deployment. The track plays in the second mission of Halo 3 ODST. Man, I totally forgot about that because I'll be honest with you, I have not played Halo ODST since. Damn, it's been a long time. And yeah, and the musical cues chime as the Helldiver is dropping onto the setting. Seeing as how the track plays during the second mission could mean that Halo 3 ODST troops' next mission to help Helldivers deploy democracy. Arrowhead included the track deliberately as Arrowhead CEO Shan Giordani took to Discord to playfully tease fans after the trailer dropped. He wrote, "Prepare your pants." Oh, damn, we got to prepare our pants, guys. We got to listen, Chad. You know what that means? We got to wear the brown pants. Yep. That's what we got to do, like Deadpool taught us, right? And this advice will make sense to the long-standing members of Helldivers 2 community. Giorgiani is known to threaten the browning of pants when it comes to Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2 unleashed their previous PlayStation collaborations with one of their IPs, Killzone, and the crossover included Hellhast Trooper skins for soldiers ready to defend democracy. So while Helldivers 2 is no stranger to crossovers, Halo 3 ODST has not been confirmed just yet, so fans could keep their pants on brown for the meantime. Whatever happens, Helldivers 2 launches on August 26th. I think it's the 28th. I think they got that day wrong. They keep getting the day wrong. But Philip Watson, listen. Here Comes the Boom is from POD, not Nelly. Damn. Just in case, just to fix that. But yeah, chat. Tell me, how do you guys feel about that crossover? Do you guys feel betrayed or are you guys happy about it? I don't feel betrayed. I think this is awesome. And shout out to the 19 people here in the show. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. And also hit that bell. Yes, sir. Louis the Blue Team, that was at the end of the trailer. That was the tease. The Bro Boys Inside our Halo fits Helldivers. Yes, sir, it does. Ponies need to get over it. PlayStation games are coming to Xbox. That's Be Nice. Be Nice. Let me tell you something, Be Nice. Look, I told you this, and I'll say this again. I said it many of times. If Days Gone goes to Xbox, they're going to say that Ben Studios needed the money because, they had a canceled game. That's one thing they're going to say. They won't say it was PlayStation, no matter what. If Spider-Man goes to Xbox, they will say it was Marvel. It wasn't PlayStation. If Last of Us goes to Xbox, what kind of excuse should they use on Last of Us? Chat, help me out with this one. I'll give you this one right here. What shooter on PS is legendary? Wow. Good question. I don't know. I saw the PS fanboy upset that they put Halo in Helldivers 2 before legendary PS IP. People told them that they did a collab with Killzone. His response, not legendary, could not have put Ratchet and Clank guns in it. Who in the blue hell wants a Ratchet and Clank guys in it? I mean, bro, okay, you can put them in there in Helldivers, but you made like a real evil Ratchet or real evil Clank to go in there and fight. With weird faces because I don't know how the hell Ratchet and Clank can fit in that universe. That's a cartoony universe, though. Unless if you make them like Concord, because hell, it's kind of violent. Shit, I don't know how that would work, but hey, yeah. Hey. Hmm. Weird stuff. The Last of Us will become the last pony. We got to make a better one because they always like to move the goalposts. They got to do something. Killzone will be close if they did span a few PS generations, but I'm not sure if they haven't. That as is legendary. I mean, look, if you add like the SOCOM soldiers, which for me that was kind of legendary back in the day on what's it called on PlayStation, right? I mean, that was kind of legendary. Or if you can add Sweet Tooth in there, but have a Sweet Tooth, in space, wearing a space mask, all pissed off. I mean, that could be a good legendary guy from a legendary IP to jump in there and blow things up. I mean, Sweet Tooth would be pretty sweet. Just talking and blowing things up and laughing like a Joker thing. That would be pretty cool. But that's about it. I mean, I don't know what else can they do. But I'll tell you this much, chat. I like how they're collaborating. This is a good thing because, at the end of the day, I said this right now. What these companies need to do is get together and get these games going. That's what they got to do no matter what. They got to get together and get these games going because at the end of the day, people think that hardware is where they make the money. Nope, that's not true. I mean, when PlayStation 5 launched, no joke, when PlayStation 5 launched, it took them a year to actually make profit on it. It did. It took them a year to make profit on it. So seriously, almost 10 million consoles that PlayStation sold, they did not make profit on it. So we don't know how it's going to happen for next gen. We don't know what's going to happen because kind of funny though, right? But right now in 2025, we have not seen decreases in console prices. We saw increases in console prices. So I do not know how the next generation is going to work. I don't know, chat. I mean, seriously, I sit here and I think about it and ponder about it. I said, I don't know if next gen consoles are going to be more expensive because this hardware is getting really, really expensive. At least on the software side of things, if they can put it everywhere to attract more players, will be a good thing. Malcolm Lack says, random, I bought Conflict Desert Storm yesterday on GOG. Bought back so many. Oh, Lord, that was such a good game. Conflict Desert Storm, such a good game. Playing co-op with your friends, couch co-op. That was good times, man. Wow. Desert Storm. Wait, am I confusing it? No. Hold on, let me see if I got the right one because I remember there was a Conflict Desert Storm. Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah, that was it. Conflict Desert Storm. There you go. Yep, good game. Let's play couch co-op with your friends. Yep. Remember that game? Yes, it was so much fun. I remember this mission. We had to blow up a tank, man. I literally was laying on the ground, did not want to move, man. I was blasting that tank like crazy. The tank was looking to shoot at me. Thank God the AI wasn't really that advanced back in the day, because hell, it would have killed me. It would have killed me. Shit. It was fun times, fun times. But yeah, I mean, and with my understanding, I'm making this huge fuss about it and didn't even buy the game, or he got on PC. Can't remember exactly. Damn. But that's the thing, though. That's the part I don't understand because when they're doing a collab, that means they're working together. They're doing a good thing. So yeah, I mean, I'm happy for them. I'm happy that Halo ODST is part of the Helldivers universe. Maybe in the near future, when the next Halo comes out, we probably get some Helldivers characters on Halo or Helldivers skins. Why the heck not? Especially for people who love that game. Hardware is a one-time piece of revenue. The software, games, accessories continue revenue. 100% with the purple. Lewis, you nailed that on the dot. That's why, like I said, these companies need to get together, need to get their games out there so that way they can get up on top, right? And get that money in. They need to do that because there is a lot of competition out there. And, we read the whole situation with Gen Z not buying games, and we sat here, we did the math. Kind of funny, though. It's almost 740 million people not buying games. That's crazy. Shit. That is money they need to get. That is money they need, they need to get. So how they're gonna do this? They gotta send the game to the rest of the other gamers that sit there and buy it. Because people nowadays, like I said, they buy this console, which is kind of funny. They go out there, they spend $500, and that's another thing I don't understand either. Man, if you don't got money to buy games, why in the blue are you buying this console? I mean, this is a hobby. Don't buy it. Use that 500 for something else. I mean, if you're having money issues, don't buy consoles. I'm not joking. Don't buy it because if you buy a console, you got to be able to pay for internet to play it. You got to be able to do all several stuff. I mean, use it for something else, until you get money in, and get right on track. That's what you got to do. But, well, I can't argue about what people do with it or not with their money. But damn. Delta Force comes to console next week. Thank God. I can't wait to play that Delta Force game. Thank God. Another good game coming out. I love Delta Force from back in the day. Didn't you buy a PS5 and never play it, Louis? But hey, that's Sony's fault. That is not Louis' fault. That's Sony's fault. Not my fault. Because I bought it thinking there was going to be great games like they did last generation. And nope, they failed me. I'm sorry, bro. That's on Sony, not me. Because they did have good games. I'll be on there playing like crazy. That's the truth. Not lying there. Yeah, that's on Sony's side. Yep, that's on Sony's side. S550 Mustang Switch 2 key card games are such a scam. Uh-oh. What's going on with that, 550 Mustang? Go ahead. You have the word right here. Go ahead and say it. Why do you think it's a scam, bro? Go for it. Spill your guts out. Express your feelings. And welcome to the show. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button, and also hit that bell. Why are they a scam, man? Why are they a scam? No. Can't believe now we got key cards trying to scam us in there. What the hell? You just finished around saying it's gamers not smart move to get consoles. They don't buy games on. Hold up a minute. Hold up. I think you miss I don't know. I think you misheard my rant. I'm saying if you got money issues, right? If you got money problems, don't buy a console if you got these money problems, right? I mean, if you cannot afford, to pay for games or something, right? Because this is a hobby, bro. That's what I meant. Don't get a console, spend it on something else. That's what I was talking about, Rudex. I was not saying, yeah, don't buy a console just not to buy games. I'm speaking in general, like if you don't have the money, right, to buy this console or to buy the games on this console, then why are you spending the $500 on this console, though? I mean, put it to a side, use it for something else. That's what I was saying, though. Pay, for example, your college funds or whatever loans you have. That's what I do. And when I get myself back on track, then hell, I will go ahead and buy a console, That way I can buy one or two games or whatever, but damn. Yeah, the original Delta Force Black Hawk Down was one of the first FPS games I played on PC. It's good stuff. What? Really? Nintendo's doing that? Well, Nintendo, let me tell you something, Nintendo, and I'm going to say this, and this is the truth. If you're all doing this, that's terrible on your side. You got to let the person at least give them the opportunity to resell their game. That's messed up. God damn. God damn, that's crazy. Well, don't worry, S550 Mustang. Don't worry. When they see their sales numbers go down, they'll switch it up. No problem. You'll see that, bro. You'll see that, bro. They'll start complaining and stuff like that, and they will not buy the games, and they'll do something about it. No worries. That's gonna happen soon. Let's just relax and let life roll with it. We're gonna have to relax with that, and they'll change it up. That's what they'll do. So let's see what else is cooking out there, chat. Because hell, we got Hellblade reviews in. Of course, they were pretty better on PlayStation because hey, that's what they do. They talk good on PlayStation stuff, and they also called it a walking sim. Yeah, they want the girl to teleport now. Oh shit, guys! Real quick, PUBG's shutting down on Xbox One later this year. Just to let y'all know, if you guys are PUBG players on the Xbox One, you guys need to know that they are shutting it down later on this year. Just to tell you that real quick, it's right there on the news. PUBG is shutting down on the Xbox One. They're not going to give it support anymore over there. They're going to give support on the newer consoles. Just to let y'all know, it's time to move on. If you guys want to move on, of course, I'm not going to obligate you to move on, but I think it's time for that. Maybe it's time for that to get a new console. If you want to keep on playing on consoles, or if not, go to PC. Yeah, that's your choice. Oh Lord, Grizzly. Oh Lord, The Last of Us 2 Ultimate Abby Hoo Hoo Dilly Edition on Xbox. Take my money. Rudix says Hellblade 2 was barely a game, more of a tech demo. The game had auto fight and auto puzzle. It was one step away from a movie. Well, I mean, that's the majority of the games nowadays. So they say for Fortnite, Roblox, and COD, that's the majority of them. Yep. I'm reading that you can. Oh, Wilbur Boy found out the information. You can resell the key cards. They aren't tied to a specific console. Okay. Whew. Thank God. But listen, I read somewhere and I read about this. I just didn't want to go out there and talk about it because something. I don't know what happened, but something got bigger than that news. But I heard that they were blocking all the games for using used games or something. I mean, blocking Switch consoles because they were using used games to play on. I don't know why that was happening, but Nintendo is Nintendo. Nintendo, when it comes to that, when they're going to do something, they're going to do it, and they don't care what the hell happens because they are just, oh Lord. From an article on The Verge, the games can be inserted and played on any Switch 2 console, allowing them to be borrowed, rented, and even resold. Okay, good stuff. Because listen, I remember there was an issue that was happening out there. And I read something that some people that were playing used games on the Nintendo Switch 2 were getting, blocked or breaked or whatever. That Nintendo was blocking it. I don't know if that got fixed along the way because, hell, that was insane when I read about it. That was crazy stuff. But yeah. Oh, Lord. Rudix, bro. Rudix, come on, bro. You actually gonna believe that, bro? She's an independent worker there. Oh, Lord. You actually gonna sit there and believe it? A $4 trillion company, trillion, not billion, $1 trillion company is not gonna pay Saruman enough? Jesus Christ. Oh, Lord. Freddie Fox, they done all the all access program pretty much. I think it's only available in 1 or 2 countries. True story, I'll tag you, Louis. No, I know she's working on another company, but she's an independent worker. She's on the board of the directors of Tyson Chicken. Not a big deal. A lot of people from companies sit on different board of directors. Yeah, that's true. She's just on the board of directors, doesn't? She's not even full time worker over there. She's just sitting there. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. My God. It's incredible. Someone wants to go out there and do something, they come up with all these lies. Now they're saying they're not paying enough Sarah Bond. Jesus, they always look for the damn negative. They always look for the damn negative about things. It's incredible. Nobody, Becca, nobody says she's leaving Xbox. No, what he's saying is that they're not paying her enough. He's just teasing. But the sad part about this, even though Rudix is teasing though, right? He's just teasing, just trying to poke me, right? He's teasing me. The sad part about this is a lot of people out there who actually believe that's true. That's the sad part. They believe that's true. They'll actually say and go out there, man, they're not paying her enough. I'm not joking. They will do that and say it 100%, They will. They'll be like, hey, they're not paying her enough. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I'm not joking, Chad. They will. Maybe Rudy's picked that up from someone else, They're saying that they're not paying her enough. Rudy's, what happened to the chat in Discord? I've been going on Discord to find you guys. You guys haven't been on lately. Are you guys having a summer break or something? Another good news. We're going to see more of Resident Evil Requiem along the way. That's good stuff. Probably we'll see more about it on Gamescom. That's actually good news right there. For all you Resident Evil fans. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm happy about that. Now the news. Let's see what else is happening. Jacob Novak in the building. What's up, Jacob? Good morning. He brings in a good theory. Hi, Louis Theory. Because Sony lawyers requested a magistrate judge, not a district one, because magistrate handle case quicker and faster. Sony have always to had since Tencent games is way okay, different gameplay wise. Okay, we're talking right here about the lawsuit, about what's going on with the lawsuit between Tencent and Sony. So, hmm. But here's the thing, though, right? I mean, I gotta say something though, Jacob, about the lawsuit, right? Because look, when you look at the Tencent game, even though the gameplay is different, right? There's like I saw some of the like the robotic animals, and they do have a lot of similarity to Horizon. Not only that, the character Aloy herself, the character in that game, in that Tencent game, really does look like a lot like Aloy. So if they went up to Sony and said, "Hey, we want to do a game, featuring Horizon," which I do not know why Sony didn't make a deal, because I'll be honest with you, it would have been a good deal to do that. Because hell, why not? Why not make a universe where you can build stuff with Alloy? It would have been a fun game. Maybe this game was way too much fun that they thought that was gonna overtake Horizon itself. Maybe it was that they didn't want to give them the chance, to make the game. And so these guys came up with this idea, but they added pretty much a lot, and I do mean a lot. I mean, they're really similar for what I saw to the to what Horizon has, especially with the robot animals and the character herself, Alloy. So yeah, I mean they do have a lawsuit going on there, which at the end of the day, it's in order to protect their character, in order to protect their golden girl, which is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing because, like I said, there was a lot, and I think the moose one pretty much looked like the mooses over there, but yeah. Sony requests a smaller, faster judge, Tencent now because of it, and a chance to reject it, and the case then goes back to district judge. Yeah. I think Sony wants to go in and out on that one because listen, right now, look, these companies in general, right, with the situation that's ongoing, with everything that's happening in the industry, um, they need to do things quick. But same matter is in copies. I know, but they really do have a lot of similarities, though. They really do. I mean, when I saw it, I was like, it kind of. I mean, seriously, it kind of do look like it. I mean, I was actually convinced. A lot of people would have been convinced this is another Horizon game. Don't joke. That's the truth. I mean, a lot of people would have been convinced with that. So, look, at the end of the day, right? If they're gonna have an opening for a lawsuit, they're gonna go for it. They're gonna go for it. It's money for their pockets. Yeah. Would have been better than that Lego Horizon game. Yeah, that Lego Horizon game is not a good. That was no, no. I had even people come in here and tell me it was boring. I mean, I don't know. I have not played it to judge it, but at the end of the day, though, I'm not a big Lego fan, so yeah, I'm probably not gonna play it. But damn, I haven't let Lego fans jump in here and say it was boring shit. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Sony requested. Let me see what else. Alloy is like you're saying Apple. But yeah, I mean, kind of crazy. Hell Jumpers 2 comes out August 26th on Xbox. Yes, sir, we're ready for it. We are ready for Helldivers 2. IP infringements means same exact characters, backstory, gameplay, etc. Well, I mean, like I said, Jacob, let's see what they have. I mean, this is a lawsuit. Let's see what they have. But at the end of the day, though, there is a lot, and I do mean a lot of similarities. I mean, we saw the trailer, we saw the gameplay, we saw the bad guys and everything. I mean, there is a lot of similarities, a lot. Becca's like, sorry, I used to be a pony. Oh, Lord. Becca, no matter what, you will always be a pony. No worries. It's okay. I mean, I've been a pony for like the last couple of days. I did not put on my PlayStation shirt on today because, there's not PlayStation news, but I still have one day of being a fanboy. Yes, sir. I still have one day of being a fanboy. And that last day will come by. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wearing that wearing that shirt. Yep. One more time. And hugging my PlayStation, kissing my PS5 like these guys do. Of course we gotta do that. Yep. You gotta hug it, we gotta kiss it. Because a lot of them do that. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going, chat. 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 Let's see what's happening. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's happening? What's cooking? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ah, hmm. Hmm. Because news these days have been slow. There hasn't been that much happening out there, chat. Things have been slow. Ah, we got some news from Contraband. And shit, it's IGN News. Oh, no, this is old news. Never mind. This is old news. This is old news. Thank God. I was like, another news from IGN? Damn. Oh, Lord. All right. I guess that's it, chat. I mean, news has been kind of slow, but either way, though, what you guys want to talk about? Bring it, chat. Bring it. I'm ready to talk about whatever you guys want. It's time to chat a little bit with Crazy Lou Gaming. Let's go. What's cooking, chat? What's happening out there? What's cooking? What's happening? So, let me read what someone said out there something. Let me read real quick. This is pretty funny. Exactly. Why should the PS fanboy say she gonna stamp Xbox logos on the chicken packaging and call them an Xbox? I know Contraband was canceled. I know it was gonna happen. People weren't happy about it. That's something I don't understand, right? I mean, look, I understand Perfect Dark. Seriously, I understand Perfect Dark, and I'm with them with Perfect Dark because hell, they gave us a second trailer with huge ass gameplay. They teased us at first, and then they give us a second trailer with big ass gameplay in it, and then they come out and cancel it. Like I said, I totally understand the Perfect Dark anger, but for Contrabando and Everwild, I mean, the last business update we got from Contraband was a sound thing, sound effects. That's the last thing I remembered about Contraband. The last thing I remember. I don't know if people went out there and talked about, gameplay a little bit or something like that, but at the end of the day, though, why should we be mad about that? We need a remake for Shell Shock Nam. Damn, that was a good game. Shell Shock Nam. Wow, back in the day. Yep. But again, why should people be mad about that? I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, I sit here and I'm like, why are you going to be mad about a game that just showed a teaser? Now, if you got gameplay, you saw the gameplay, man, and you were like, yeah, I'm excited. And then they say, well, we cancel it. Then I get it. Well, you should be mad. But mad about a game you just saw a teaser? Seriously? Oh, my God. This is just... Because this is a brand new game. This was not like a sequel to another game or nothing like that. This was just a brand new game. This is a brand new game coming out. That, of course, it would have been fun. But at the end of the day, though, I mean, shit. What's up, Jacob? What you sent me? DDM. Okay, let me go see what Jacob sent me. DM. What's cooking? Sharing a post. Ah. But Jacob, kind of funny. We knew that already. Breaking news: Gears of War E-Day is releasing in 2026, confirmed again via Gears of War. Reloaded launches August 26, Emergence begins 2026. After waiting 6 years, Gears of War fans about to experience the best 2 years and beyond. We are so back. Oh, so it's launching in August? That's cool. That's cool. But at the end of the day, we knew that Gears of War was coming out next year. The day we did not know, which is interesting, is going to launch in August 26th. Nice. Thank you for that, T. Oh, no, wait a minute. Hold on. My bad. Wait a minute. It says Reloaded launches on August 26th. My bad. I misread. Emergence begins 2026. Okay. But yeah. Yeah, yeah. You're right, bro. You're right. It's gonna be 2026. But we knew that already because remember when Phil Spencer came out, he said that next year we're gonna have like Gears of War and stuff like that. He literally said it on the what was it in the what's it called the Xbox showcase in E3, wasn't it? Yeah, they said that. He came out and said it. He came out and said that they're going to release these games next year. I think Fable's coming out next year. I think it's delayed for next year. And another title that's been for the Xbox forever and something else. Yeah, they did say it in E3. They're in the E3 days, which we used to call them E3. Nowadays, it's not E3 anymore. But hey, we're going to always call it E3 days. But at the end of the day, it's good. Getting confirmation for that is still always a good thing. So people don't forget that next year, we got Gears of War incoming. Yes, sir. Woo! A new one is coming. Let's go. Jacob, it's okay. Listen, Jacob, there's some things out there that you have to sit down and search for it because there's so much things happening nowadays. Like for example, look at this week. We had not this week, last week or the week before. We had PlayStation, going full third party. And these guys not trying to accept it, right? Like always, they never accept things. We forget all this stuff. There's just so many things happening out there. It's insane. Not only for games, also in what's it called, in movies and all that stuff. There's a lot of things happening out there. And they said Perfect Dark. Yep, they said that too. Yeah, and they canceled that stuff. That was crazy. Now that thing, like I said, I mean, I get if you want to be mad about Perfect Dark because we got a second trailer with gameplay and stuff, right? But damn, Geo Walker, Fable Forza, Halo Gears, and the new Halo next year. Yep, that's what we believe that we're getting the new Halo next year. Hope so, because we need a new Halo. It's about damn time. Damn. That'll be nice though. That'll be nice to see. Because we did get a preview about it. Yeah. But like I said, so many news happening out there is insane. Oh, there goes the helicopter. Yep, helicopter flying by, chat. Yes, sir. Like always, right on time. This time of the day, the helicopters fly by. They're gonna pick me up and take me somewhere pretty soon, chat. Pick me up. I want to drop in a helicopter. Ah, hell no. I hate flying. So let's see what else is cooking. Yes, chat. Yes, chat. Wait, breaking. Louis said it to me yesterday in DMs. I will take off my clothes and porn dance if I get 50 USD tomorrow. Damn, Jacob. Man, Jacob, you think I'm that cheap? Damn, Jacob calling me cheap now. He said for $50 I'll get butt naked. Damn, Jacob. Calling me cheap. Damn. Man, Jacob, that's kind of mean, Jacob. Nah, Jacob. Listen, no matter what, no money in the world is gonna make me take my clothes. No. That's never gonna happen. No. I mean, nobody want to see Lou butt naked. Hell no. I'm in there taking showers and people were fighting with me. Lou, stop taking showers. And this was from the butt end up. That's it. From here up. That's it. People were complaining to me about me taking showers. Imagine me getting butt naked here live. Damn. We're getting a new Halo or a remade Halo? That's a good question. I think they're remaking the whole series. I think they're going from the ground zero. Because I said this once, right, about Halo. We've gotten to a point where Halo actually needs to be rebooted. Halo needs to be remade. Kind of like what Gears of War did, which is a nice thing because, a lot of people are like, well, I did not like, a lot of people were like, the Gears of War story went sidetracked, especially since they included robots. I remember that Terminator thing. I was like, okay, this is weird, but hey, it was still fun though, right? But yeah, good stuff that they remade that game. So if Halo gets remade, I'm down for 100%. I'm down for it. And just start a new Halo so people can stop saying this stuff, right? Like everybody focuses on the Bungie Halos were the best. I mean, bro, that was in the past. We cannot always think, right? we cannot always think or believe that because someone grabs a new Halo, it's not going to be better. No, we can never be like that. We just got to be happy with what we got, you know? They're making an announcement on the at the Halo World Champions. Yeah, that's true. Chew Walker, thank you for that. See, another thing I forgot. That was announced, though. They're going to say something about it. Yeah. So why do you sleep in only your... I'm like, what? Jacob, come on, bro. I'm not like that. Jacob teasing me, man. Oh, man. Good stuff, good stuff. They need to make this. Nah, they don't need to do that. What they need to do is why it's so serious is they keep Halo the way it is, right? But what they gotta do is they gotta because I don't know why they haven't done it. You're right. That's something we discussed before. I don't know why they have not done that. But Halo should have its own horror game, especially with what's that thing called? Help me out, chat. I always keep forgetting what those things are called. The things that stick to the person's body. You know, they start shape shifting and stuff. What was that thing called? Shit, I always forget the name of that stuff. Always. That's something I always forget. The name of the zombie figures in Halo. I always forget about that. But yeah, they should do something like that. They should do like a first person shooter type of horror. Like a person, like, you know, we saw this in the Halo TV show, right? They could get that idea and bring up just a regular person running around or a Halo ODST guy versus those beasts, man. I mean, that would be freaking amazing. The Flood, yeah, the Flood, yeah. They should do a horror game on the Flood, and it will be a fun horror game. They can do that as a side project. They don't have to like, oh yeah, let me reboot Halo, make it a horror game because then that wouldn't make sense. Because Halo is supposed to be, yeah, action, going in, you know, shooting things up, tearing things apart because that's what Master Chief does. Halo movie with Louis as live action Chief. Man, I'll be a fat ass live action Chief. Can you imagine me in Halo? Like, yeah, I got my guns and everything. Like, you need to jump over there. I don't know how I jumped though, but let me see now. So yeah, I'll be like, yeah, oh man, my body hurts. Chat. I went out motorcycle riding and the dehydration was horrible. So now like my body is aching everywhere. I gotta stretch. Oh, so I can imagine me being in Halo, right? You know, I got my big gun or my hammer. Oh, let's use this as a hammer. Yep, let's use my pretty pink hammer. You know, as my hammer, right? I got my hammer out here. Hey, Lou, jump over there. I'll be like, nah, sorry, Jacob. I wouldn't be a good Master Chief, man. I'll be too lazy. Hell no. I mean, shit, I would be like, send that guy over there. Here's my hammer. Go whack him. Hell no. I'll be too lazy. Oh, young Chief? Man, I'm old. Nah. Mm-mm. No. Hey, that would be nice. That could actually happen because it's futuristic. Why not? They could have some Halo skins on there, yeah. They could have some Halo skins on there, yeah. They can. That would be pretty cool. I had the face for it actually, yeah, for a fat ass Master Chief, yeah. Like Louis the fat ass Chief, yep. Imagine that. But Jacob, I gotta need some modifications in my armor. Modification number 1, I gotta have it simple when I gotta go to the bathroom. I don't want no damn complications. I want that shit open. Have a garage in the back. Number 1. That's the number 1, you know, thing we need in my Halo armor. And in the front too. Because hell, I don't want to be like, oh crap, I gotta take a crap. Oh no, I gotta take a pee, man. I gotta take all that stuff off. Hell no. They better do something with that armor, man. The bro boy inside of Louis, I'll put him on a diet and gym for 2 years. Diet and gym for 2 years. Yeah, I can actually do that, you know. I can do that. I can do diet and gym. But at the end of the day, though, damn. As me right now as Master Chief, I'll be a fat ass Master Chief. But again, I need to have that modifications on my suit. If not, I'm not wearing that shit. Louis somehow jumps higher than the God of War. Damn. Me being chubby jumping higher than the God of War guy. Jesus Christ. Lordy. Chad, we should come back with the exercises, right? Tomorrow, right? Let's do that tomorrow. They should Fortnite, Helldivers 2. You take advantage of this timing before the next Halo game. Yep. But here's the thing, though. No matter what, because look, I had this discussion yesterday with someone about this, right? There's a lot of people out there saying about, you know, that Battlefield is back. and Battlefield's going to kick Call of Duty's butt. But the question is, how are they going to do it? Because there's two things that are happening, right? That in order for Battlefield to compete against Call of Duty, they got to have the studio really be focused on Battlefield, keep on adding new stuff, keep on having people entertained with Battlefield, right? They have to really do something and up the notch on that, right? And also, you got over there in Activision Blizz, these studios that just full working on just Call of Duty. And every year we got a Call of Duty coming out with a brand new Call of Duty coming out, brand new story, brand new everything. They do this every single year. So in order for Battlefield to kick his butt, they got to get to that too. So let's see. I mean, this is going to be interesting to see when Battlefield comes out, you know? It's going to be interesting to see. You know, see how they're going to keep up with the times in order to keep that game relevant and alive in the top 10s for quite some time. Because, bro, there's a lot, and I do mean a lot of competition out there. Marvel Rivals, GTA 5, because they're only focusing on Call of Duty. Like, Call of Duty is like the biggest enemy out there, but, bro, all those games are out there fighting. Fortnite is another one. Jesus, there's just so much out there. So it'll be interesting to see. I'll be interested to see. Yep, I'll be interested to see what happens, see how it cooks. It'll be nice. So let's see what else is out there. Battlefield is for the hardcore audience, to people that are 25-hour CODs. For the casual, there's more out there. Now, I don't think that's it. I think that the thing about Battlefield, right? It's such a classic game. I mean, we seriously, even though Battlefield came out first, right? But at the end of the day, it did come out first. But the thing was that Call of Duty has a rhythm. And in order for you to defeat that rhythm, you got to get in with that rhythm. And these guys, let's say a Battlefield comes out, then we got to wait 3 or 5 years or 6 to get a new Battlefield, right? That's how it is. And so each and every year, we get a new Call of Duty. So yeah, I mean, it's a hard competition right there. Sean TTS, come on today at 1 p.m. Everybody don't miss it. There you go. See, big money, you know. Not talking about my show, talking about other people's show on here. That's okay. I like Sean. Sean's cool. He my homie. Let's see now. Same thing with Dirt. He my homie too. Same thing with Joe. All of them guys are my homies. All of them guys today. Pretty cool people. Let's see what else. But yeah, I mean it's a hard competition. Oh, and another great news, right? Great news, great news, great news. Super, super duper great news. Excellent news. Grounded 2 selling like hotcakes. We sold over 3 million units. Update: Grounded 2 has already over 3 million players. Nice. Nice. Christian, you come on tomorrow? Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Yeah. I hope so, man. I hope I come on tomorrow to see what's cooking. Yeah, I already read your chat, Jacob. Okay, but in one condition, you can only use the toilet after we succeed in filming one scene. Ah, damn, Jacob, you want me to die? Damn. No, don't kill me like that, man. No, don't kill me like that. No. Let's see now. Younger artists like the gameplay Battlefield? I don't know about that. I don't know. Zebra says Battlefield 6 beta has been fun, but there's already documented cheating on it. I won't be wasting time with it. And while Battlefield 6 is more hardcore adult than COD, it's nowhere near as adult as games like Insurgency Sandstone. Okay, I see what you're heading to. But the thing is, though, Zebra, cheaters are everywhere. That's the sucky thing. No matter where you go, left, right, up, down, they're everywhere, man. They're everywhere. There's just these big games like that. They catch them all the time. But hey, what's up, DemoFlow Gaming? How you doing, brother? Good morning to you, sir. What's up, man? How you doing, DemoFlow? What's cooking, man? What's cooking? But like I'm saying though, like the whole Battlefield situation, right? I mean, it's gonna be cheaters everywhere. I think there are other cheaters in Helldivers too. I mean, let's go check it out. Let's go do some research on that. Let's go see. Let's go see. Helldivers 2 has had cheaters. Let me see now. Yep, there you go. Just look for it. I'm not kidding you. It says right here, yes, Helldivers 2 had issues with cheaters, particularly on PC platform. Cheats have included things like infinite ammo, increased speed, god mode, and exploits like an infinite straight jump glitch. So yes, sir. Like I said, everywhere you go, doesn't matter. You can land over here, left, right, up, and down. Yep, cheaters are everywhere, man. Even I bet you, even on Roblox. Let's go look at this one. Has let's see. Let's see. That's it. Let me see. Roblox. Let's see. Yes, Roblox has had some issues with cheaters and exploiters. Lord, I told you. Even on Roblox, Minecraft has had cheaters. Let me see on Minecraft. This is fun. Yes, Minecraft has experienced cheating, particularly within speedrunning and online multiplayer communities. God damn, even Minecraft has had cheating. God damn, even Minecraft. Damn. Yo, I mean, I'm being serious. Look, listen, listen. I understand a single player game. I understand that, right? I understand in a single player game that you want to, you want to add some cheats, to make it much more easier for you. I understand if you want to do that. But why in a multiplayer game you want to cheat? For what? If you get caught, you're going to get banned. That's just stupid. I'm sorry. It's not a smart move to do, but hey. Oh, Lord. Man. Yeah, Pony said we will kill Team Xbox with Xbox people in Helldivers too. Yeah, go for it. I mean, if they find that fun, go for it. At the end of the day, bro, I just love it. They think they're all of them are out there like pros because listen, they could come out there, kick our butts, and kill us once, kill us twice, kill us three times. But at the end of the day, on the fourth or fifth or sixth, we're gonna come back and whip their asses. That's how you game. Battlefield's always had two major aspects for it. Squad plays a session with done right too. Unexpected moments. The potential for these moments is vast to the point where every match can be unique. Yep, 100% age, Sammy. 100%. Good stuff right there. Good stuff. That's one of the reasons why I love it. But you don't play Minecraft, you live it. Okay, I see what you're saying, but cheating doesn't stop me from Helldivers and completing what I want to do, which is fight and win hard battles on level 10. Playing cheaters in a PvP means my rank. Yeah, I know. Listen, I'm just saying they're everywhere, no matter what. Doesn't matter what multiplayer game you're on, they are everywhere. Everywhere. That sucks. Louis Roblox had and has, and Roblox Corp never cared to it. One guy on YouTube helped cops to catch. Oh, shit. That's crazy. Yeah, look, that's everywhere too, Jacob. That's everywhere. But at least, they get caught and they get busted for it. That's crazy. Happened 10 hours ago? Oh, shit. That's insane. That's crazy. Yeah, there's some weird stuff happening out there, Jacob. Weird stuff. Not a good thing. I just really hope that these games really put up the security because, when you got your kids, you worry about how they play or what they play. It's a scary thing, man. It's a scary situation, yeah. Scary situation right there. But good thing if they caught the guy, good thing, and I hope they really, really throw him in jail. And you know what they got to do to him. I won't even say it here live, but man, assholes. Sorry about that, chat. Just that thing makes me so mad. When people try to take advantage of the hell. What's wrong with people? Shit. But yeah, you're right, AH. About Battlefield, man. Battlefield is a great game. I mean, like I always said, I've always been a Battlefield fan. I'm glad they're back, but I just want to see how they're going to maintain. It's going to be an interesting thing to see along the way. And are they going to maintain people in that game? Because look at Battlefront. Battlefront 2 has been out for years, and it's kind of funny. Battlefront, all of a sudden, I don't know why it happened, though, but Battlefront was in like the top 200 or something. All of a sudden, it dropped down to the top 15 or top 20. So that was a good thing, though. It came back. And Battlefront is a really fun game. Battlefront is a really fun game. I mean, it's basically got some Battlefield stuff. Basically, Battlefield in the same way as it was in Star Wars, Good stuff. Good stuff. They need to make a part 3 about that. I don't know why they haven't done it. It'll be interesting to see. Yeah, I know, Jacob. It sucks that people like that exist, man. It sucks. It's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. They did? Terrible stuff. Terrible stuff. Doesn't matter. I only like PvP by competitive and in rank. They deserve what cheaters make it pointless. Yeah, that's the thing though. When you go, when I go same with multiplayer stuff, right? I don't understand why you gotta cheat. How does that make you better? Why don't you just practice and get better? Or do what I do. When I feel like I'm slopping in multiplayer, like I'm not playing my best, I go in, I play Doom for a day or two, get my status up, and go back in and start kicking ass. I train myself. Yeah. Yeah, Jacob, I mean, if they never care for it, they're going to care for it. Good. I'm glad they're going to start caring for it because when people start jumping on it and start that bad publicity on them, they'll fix it. Because that's the thing. They got to fix things. And that's another thing that's everywhere too. Yeah, it's just terrible stuff. Terrible stuff that's happening out there. Terrible stuff, man. Terrible stuff. But yeah, like I was saying, see, bro, lots of cheaters out there. That's something that it's hard to prevent, especially on the multiplayer side of things. Kind of sad they do it. I don't understand why. I don't know why that makes you think you're better, bro. You're cheating. You can never cheat in the game. Top of the morning, Louis. Is it true GTA 6 will have age verified to play the game? Probably so. I don't know. I mean, if it does, cool. I mean, I'm 41, so yeah, doesn't matter for me. But yeah, I mean, if it does, well, what can we do, man? What can we do? Hmm. Yep. Let's see now what else is cooking out there. But let's see. I mean, I don't know because look, if Mafia did the Mafia game have that Looney Warbet? Louis, read this carefully. Oh, you're talking about. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Louis, read this carefully. If even if it's illegal to act on its own, the CEO, the Roblox CEO lies to investors, and that it is illegal. Yeah, you cannot lie to your investors. That is totally illegal. That gets you in trouble. Yeah, I remember I saw that. I read about it that they lied about it and they really jumped in him on it. Yeah, they count DAU daily active users. Yeah, I know they caught him that they caught him with that shit and he got in trouble. Yeah, I thought you were heading. I thought the conversation was getting to someone else because you put P star S and Roblox Corp never cared to act to one guy on YouTube held cops to catch. Yeah, I think we're talking. Okay, I'm confused. Oh, to catch. Okay, let's use the term predator. You're talking about a predator there or something like that? Because I kind of got confused. Because if you're talking about predator, I'm telling you, I hope they did catch him and put him in jail. Seriously, that's messed up. And but yeah, I remember reading about that guy. The CEO saying, "Oh yeah, he lied about his numbers." And yeah, this is what happens. You see, chat. This is why it's important. You see how when PlayStation fanboys criticize a lot of Xbox when they show out their money, right? And they be like, "Well, I don't, I don't see the profit. I don't see all this stuff." They say that Xbox is lying. I said, if Xbox lies, this is the situation that happens if they lie. They will get in trouble. And this is the same thing that happened to the guy in Roblox. When he was lying about the numbers, man, the investors caught up to him and they had a big problem. And lawsuits flow by, and that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. It doesn't matter if they do good or bad, they got to show the true numbers out there. To the investors and the public. I have too many games to play right now. Not sure if Helldivers should be part of it unless they do something big with ODST besides the skin. I'll be honest with you, I'm playing Helldivers. I'm buying it and I'm playing it. I've been waiting for that game for quite some time on Steam, and as soon as I heard it was coming to Xbox, I said, I'm getting it over there. I am playing Helldivers. Why the heck not? I'm not going to be that guy because, it's a PlayStation game. No. I'm sorry, I cannot be that guy. At the end of the day, what I'm seeing is this, chat, and this is how I see things nowadays, right? I put the fanboy aside. You got to put it aside when it comes down to this, because at the end of the day, in order for these companies to survive, in order for all this stuff to happen to get better, you need to support them. So at the end of the day, if Helldivers is sitting at 12 million, hell, I'm gonna buy it. Let's see if I can get up to 20 million or get them up to 16 to 25 million. That would be a good sales number for Helldivers. And that way, when they come up with the next Helldivers, it will do good too. So yeah, I mean, why not support it? Because again, I know a lot of people say, "Well, it's a PlayStation game." Nah, I don't care for that. I just wanted to survive. I wanted to keep on going and make another one. And that's the truth. The more games for us, the better it is for us. I don't want these guys, to lay back and be like, "Yeah, let's not make another one," and let that franchise die. Hell no, I'm going to support it. And that's the thing, though, because the fans, though, really, with all the hate from the PlayStation side of things, they totally forgot because this is something really important. People forget that this is a video game, you know? This is a video game. You gotta, if you're in the video game culture and you have love for video games, you gotta put the fanboy aside. You gotta say, I gotta play this game to see what it is. I remember one time someone, and this is a guy who used to do reviews. I will not mention the name, right? He used to do reviews. He's not doing reviews anymore. This man told me in my face that South of Midnight was a really bad game. I was like, and you're a reviewer? He's like, yeah, I'm a reviewer. Okay, what games are good? He started mentioning Horizon. All those PlayStation games are good, right? Um, I remember he went out there and told me about that. And I was like, but seriously, you think South of Midnight is a really bad game? He's like, yeah. I did not like it. I was like, why? I think the story is boring. I was like, listen, you're talking like a fan right there. You're not talking like a video game reviewer. A video game reviewer, when they sit down, a true video game reviewer that sits down and play this game will actually praise this game the way it is, how much fun it is, how great that story is. Not only that, bro, the continuation and everything, the gameplay. I mean, the fights felt good. The combat felt good. Now, would I wanted more different types of enemies? Yeah, 100%. But the combat was fun. I don't understand what was wrong with it. All the complaints they said, I was like, bro, you're not right. The sound effects, spot on. The stop animation, everything was just gorgeous in that game. They really poured their heart onto this game. And you're seriously saying it's a really bad game? Shit. Ah, my God. The fact people are saying Microsoft is lying about their numbers when the investors see every single transaction that happens, it's their money that's going in and out. What the fuck are people like? Yeah, exactly. That's how it is, Joby. I have people tell me that to my face. They say, well, Microsoft is lying about the numbers. I'm like, how can Microsoft lie about those numbers? I mean, bro, if they do lie about it, investors will sue them. And that will not be a good thing. That's a great idea to play Doom for practice and get back into PvP. Hell yeah, it's a good idea because Doom, you gotta listen, Doom. Here's the thing about Doom, right? Let me tell you something about Doom. When you're playing Doom, Doom has something that none of these games have. And that is you got hell surrounding you. And with hell surrounding you, you got these beasts who are hungry and chasing after you. Doom the Dark Ages does not have that effect. Right? Doom the Dark Ages does not have that effect that much. But Doom Eternal and Doom 2016 did have that effect. That when you're in there, if you stop one moment, you get your ass kicked. If you get stuck, you get your ass kicked. No matter what you do in that game, you got your ass handed to you in those Doom games because you were in this area locked in with 1,000 enemies chasing after you and coming up to you face to face, not giving a fuck on how tough you are. They're like, come here, I'm going to eat you up. To hell with you, I'm going to kill you right away. That's how it was in those Doom games. So for me to practice that, because I'm not kidding you, chat, that was a game that made me sweat. I was sitting there with their AC on, everything on, enjoying the game, right? Speaking of that, I'm gonna lower the power on the AC. It really made me sweat. I was like, man, I'm hot. That's because of the stress I was going through in Doom. And I remember after I finished Doom Eternal, right during those times, the Halo Infinite, what was it? The Halo Infinite multiplayer came out first. And I was in Halo racking up kills, man. I mean, I had full squads chasing after me, but my reflections were so good and so fast that I was kicking ass. I was literally taking down 4 people with the machine gun and the little gun. That was just right away, just thinking fast, taking down those people. No joke. Loads of fun. Let me see. I may just not do it day one. Has nothing to do for me. PlayStation game. I own Sony consoles, but not PS5. I don't even own a Switch. Yep. I mean, that's on Sony's side. Sony should have done something better with that. Vanguard, BlackRock, and State Street are the main investors of Microsoft. Trust me, they know what is being spent and what is being brought in 100%. That's how it is. But they said that many times, bro. It's like when they go out there and say, well, Game Pass doesn't generate any money. Kind of funny though how I came out there and showed them that 5 billion in revenue Game Pass made. It was a fun day for us, especially a month before an article came out and they were saying, "Well, Game Pass is cannibalizing things," but shit, it made 5 billion revenue. Huh? Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting stuff. But let's see what else is cooking out there, chat. Because like I said, news has been kind of slow this week. I mean, we're heading Gamescom next week. I know news is about to pick up. Good thing. We're going to talk a lot about games, things that are coming by. Man, I'm happy. Oh, the Hell is Us demos is out, guys. Did you guys play the Hell is Us demo? I haven't downloaded it yet. I got to download it to try it out. Did you guys play that? Totally forgot about that, you know? Just remembered it because I saw someone talking about Hell is Us. Like, oh, yeah, the demo. Yeah. Do you guys try out the demo? If you guys have not tried it out, make sure to download it and try it out so we can have a good conversation about it tomorrow because I'm trying that out today. As soon as I get home from all the stuff I got to do because I got a long day away from me. Yes, I do, sir. Yes, I do. Got a long day for me. Game Pass is 8 years old. One of the ponies going to stop talking, are going to stop trying to talk it out of existence. Jesse James, when that happens, man, you better go check if they're alive. But yeah. Ooh, Luca's in the building, chat. Man, I'm always happy to see this, man. Pluck83, parent Pluck in the building, chat. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Listen, let me tell y'all something. His Twitch channel is right here in the description below. Listen, I keep telling you this. Go subscribe to this man's Twitch channel. Go subscribe to it. Go subscribe to it. Go subscribe to this man's Twitch channel. This guy is the Sea of Thieves king, man. If you need anything from Sea of Thieves or any explanation, this guy will sit there and tell you about it. This guy is the man when it comes down to Sea of Thieves. 100%. His Twitch channel is down there, right there. I'm not kidding you. It's right here in the description. Look, I'll show it to you. I even posted in the chat so you guys can go over there and subscribe to it right here. The king, it even says the King of Sea of Thieves, Pluck83, baby, Twitch TV here. Let me grab this and post it right here so you guys can subscribe to his channel right now over there on Twitch. Go for it. And, oh, yeah, YouTube. I totally forgot about your YouTube. I got to put that YouTube channel in there, man. I got to put it in there. 100%. YouTube channel. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm having more shows. You know, the thing is, I got to look for stuff to talk about. And since on Tuesday, yesterday, good thing, you know, there wasn't that much to talk about, right? At least during the morning show segment, right? I went out of town, did something, you know, because I had to go to the important B day. And so I went to the important B day. I was out of town. So I grabbed my motorcycle, got out of town. I thought something happened, but yeah. There you go. Part of the official Sea of Thieves team, baby. There you go. That's true. Like I said, Parent Pluck is the man when it comes down to Sea of Thieves. Yes, sir. But yeah, I'll do more shows tomorrow. See what else is happening if we need to jump in tomorrow, because lately news has been slow. Because like I said, we got Gamescom coming up. It's going to be an interesting week. It all starts next week. I know my brother Maurice is heading over there, and probably so I'm going to ask Maurice to come by, you know, and in a couple of days after Gamescom is done, so we can talk about it and have a blast, talk about Gamescom and his experience over there in Gamescom. Yeah. So let's see, though, Chad. Let's see. And shout out to the 31 people in the show. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. And also hit that bell. Oh, you're welcome, Pluck. Always welcome, man. When you guys come by, it reminds me to shout you guys out right away, man. Reminds me to shout you guys out right away. Always fun to see you guys come by and say hi, man. Yes, sir. And, man, and if you get a day, Rayoid, and want to play today, you just got to ask Pluck and he'll say, let's play. It's a fun time playing with Pluck, man. Fun time, man. Plug is the man when it comes down to that. 100%. Good stuff. Yes, sir, Plug. We gotta set sail one day, man. It's so much fun when me and Plug play that game. It's so much fun because this is what's funny though. I'm not a treasure digger. Nope. Yeah, I need to stream it. Yeah, I gotta find a way to set up to stream it on here. Hey, I gotta listen. I think I have it on PC installed. I gotta check if I have it still on PC installed to play it with you. So pretty funny story. So when Plug and me play the game, Plug hunts for the treasures. I look for ammo. I look for wood. I look for all that stuff, food and everything. That's what I do. That's my main thing because I like to fight in the sea, man. I like to get 500 cannon bullets, everything that I can find that needs to blow up another ship or whatever. I like to get all that stuff, man. So that way, when we're out there, in case the Meg comes out, in case the Kraken comes out, anything that throws out there at us, we're ready and prepared to kick their asses. It's so much fun, man. It's so much fun. I really have a blast when I play with friends. You don't want me as a crew? I am trash. Nah, real nobody. Listen, you don't need to be. I'm not perfect in that game. I don't even know how to shoot the cannons. I just have fun. I'm not even perfect in that game, man. I just have fun running around picking up stuff. Fighting the monsters, fighting the skull pirates, and all that. Man, it's such a blast. It's such a good game. I'm not even that good, so yeah, I die 100 times. So I'm not perfect. Trust me. Sea of Thieves is a tough game. You know. But it's fun to play. It's fun to play. Tough, fun game. Tough, fun game. Because me, if you tell me, Lou, where's this treasure at, man? Like, what island is it at, man? I don't know. I'll take you to the wrong islands. No joke. Oh Lord! But if I sit down and learn, I'll probably find my way and learn that and play it. But damn, it's a fun game. It's a fun game. It's really entertaining. But you know what they need to do in that game? They need to add what they had in Assassin's Creed, like you can jump from another ship to another, with a rope, and like they did in Black Flag. They need to add that soon. That was fun stuff. That was fun stuff. Now, but another thing that's cool, you got the pirates, running on the rope now. If you clutch the rope to another ship or anything, you can run on the rope and bring down stuff. Pretty cool stuff. Like I said, Sea of Thieves just gets better and better and better all the time. Man, let's see now. So, guys, if you guys are watching Xbox Lord of Chaos, hey, what's up? Good morning, Chris and Chap, all as well. And don't forget, stay blessed. Don't stress, play Xbox everywhere. Let's go hit the like button for Crazy Lou. Thank you for that, Lord of Chaos, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. How are you, man? How are you? Good morning to you, sir. We're here just chilling, just talking a little bit of Sea of Thieves, just having a good conversation, Since Pluck came by, because, of course, like I said, he's a legend out there. So happy to see him come by and say hi, man. So happy. So, chat, I was saying something about Alien Earth. Just to let y'all know, I'm going to give you all, if you guys are going to watch Alien Earth, use the schedule to Alien Earth. So, episodes 1 and 2 premiered yesterday. They premiered today. Shit, I thought it was yesterday. So, today, August 13th, 1 and 2 are coming out. Episode 3 comes out on August 20th. Episode 4, August 27th. Episode 5, September 3. Episode 6, September 10, episode 7, September 17, and all episodes in September 24. So wait, that makes a total 8 episodes, that's it? Or is it 7? Well, let's wait and see. Oh, man's calling me, chat. Yep. Hold up, chat. Give me 1 second. Let me see now. Chat, 1 second. I'm getting a phone call real quick. Something's happening. One second, chat. 1 second. Hold on. I got 2 phone calls right now. I gotta make a phone call. Give me 1 second, chat. This is a company call. 1 second. This is important. Hold on. 1 second. Real quick. Dímelo, Carlos. Cuéntamelo, ¿qué pasó? Está bien, yo lo llamo. De nada, Carlos. Okay, okay. Bye bye. Bye bye. Whew, good stuff. Thank God it wasn't anything bad. When I see that phone call, especially from the maintenance guy, it's never a good thing. But at least it's actually, not a bad call. So let's see now. What else is happening? Hold on. All right. No, okay, we're good. Whew. But yeah, Chad, that's how it is. Oh, thank God nothing bad happened. Whew. I hate those. Every time I see that call from that employee, oh Lord, I got scared because that's something happened in maintenance. It's usually something, but yeah, it's to fix something up. I know who to call. Nothing too major. Thank God. Thank God. Whew. But yeah, Jesse James, you're right. I'm about to say, listen up. The crazy one's got to go. I got my aunt calling right there. She's calling me about something that I got to take to her. So yeah, Chad, I got to take those papers to her. And then after that, I got to head to the office and make all the phone calls. The company's calling. That's what happened this morning. They gave me 2 or 3 phone calls about some things I got to do, which I did do them really, really quick. But yeah, I got to keep on working on them as soon as I get to the office. So chat, like always, before I go, tell me what you've all been playing. What you've all been playing, Chad? What you've all been playing? Hey, that is a good question to always ask, guys. You can never forget it. I always ask that question. You got to always ask that question. Because it's always good to keep my chat updated and see what they've all been playing. It's good to know. It's good to know. It's good to know. Good stuff. It's good to know what my chat's been playing. Always good to see what they've been playing. It's always fun to see if people are trying something new that I have not heard of. That's why I always ask that question so I can give it a go. Yes, sir. Mafia, nice. How's Mafia, Jesse James? How you liking it? Because I'm hearing really good stuff about it. Ian's been playing the Outer Worlds. Nice, nice, nice. How's Outer Worlds? I never gave that one a go. How's Outer Worlds? I guess so far, nice, nice. I heard good stuff about Mafia. They're saying that story is interesting. It's fun. I'm happy about it. Real happy about it, hearing people talk about it. Especially for a 10-hour story, that's good because Mafia's always got a good story behind it. Always, always. The part 3 was kind of long, but it's good though. It was good. I gotta say it was good. It was good. Fortnite got to work on those Tommy Power Ranger skins. What? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Lots of talking in Mafia. Bro, there's always going to be talking in Mafia games. You cannot watch a Mafia movie without the talking. That's how it is. It's always like that. There's never that much of action in Mafia movies. Usually lots of talking, lots of setting up the thing. And once they do the setup, they go in there and just do things. Like, for example, I'm watching The Sopranos. I had never watched it. And The Sopranos, every episode there's loads of talking, and there's like 1 or 2 scenes where there's that little bit of action, which is cool, or at least that one scene that everything goes all out in war or something like that in one episode. But yeah, that's how it is. They got to set up the trauma. Always like that. That's how Mafia games are. Yep, that's how they are. Sopranos is big. Yeah, I'm having fun. I'm in my 4th episode on The Sopranos of the first season. So yeah, I'm watching all the way. Along the way. Did Fortnite got to work on those. Lord, Sopranos is peak. 10-hour games with a lot of talking. Yep, that's how it's a Mafia game. I mean, you can't expect a Mafia game to be just short talking. That's it. No, there's a lot of things happening. They got to talk a lot. It's a game that there has to be a lot of conversation. It's common. Like if you see The Godfather, like it's always like the last 20 minutes you see action. At least you see some action in Godfather. The last 20 minutes. But yeah, before that, no, it's just talking and talking and talking just to build up the trauma. That's how it is. Yes, sir. Jumping back into Starfield after work and Zenless Zone Zero. Love that game. Nice, nice, nice. Good stuff. Me, I've been playing Battlefield 2042 to do the comparison Battlefield 6. But yeah, I've been playing Battlefield 2042. I've been playing, what else have I been playing? I've been playing some PUBG with Silent Cypher. just having a blast, taking a break from all these single player games. I need to finish Expedition 33. I'll probably get around it by next week. And also, kind of funny though, like I said, I'm taking a break from all these long story games. But as soon as when was it? Today's Wednesday. So on Monday, right, I was sitting there playing games and I was like, let me go back and do something in Metal Gear and Metal Gear Phantom Pain. And man, I just stuck there for like 2 or 3 hours just playing Phantom Pain. I was like, man, I'm taking a break from single player games, but with Metal Gear Phantom Pain, man, it brings me back in and just makes me keep on going. Oh, and Phantom Breakum Battlegrounds Ultimate. Nice, nice, nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's the thing, though. That's why I always ask that question. Black Myth lost interest in not being able to play it last year. I saw Maria. That's nice, nice, nice. No, wait, today? No. I gotta head out, BB Money. I gotta work, BB Money. I'm heading out to work. I got something I gotta do. Stick and watching the whole series of Sopranos. You won't be disappointed. I know I won't be. Victoria Sarchi, how's your exercise and diet coming along? Yeah, it's been tough. It's been tough. I gotta get back to it. I know the chat's been asking me for doing exercises on here on the show. So yeah, maybe tomorrow, since news has been slow and everything, we'll do a couple of exercises on here, jumping jacks, because I gotta do a lot, and I do mean a lot of cardio. The diet has been going well. I'll tell you that much. It's been going well. I've been eating super healthy, super neat, nothing too heavy. And if I eat something too heavy, I eat a little bit about it. But yeah, chat, thank you all for hanging out with me today, man. Seriously, thank you all for super chats. Thank you all for your memberships. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. And speaking of that, I saw a membership, man. I totally forgot to praise it. Let me go see if I can grab it. It was Sith Lord membership. He's been a member. For fuck's sake, where is it? Uh-oh. Sith Lord, I got to catch that, later on before the episode when I come back today, because I got to cut pretty much half the show. I think that the thing came up during the time that the show was having some issues. So I got to catch that and praise that Sith Lord has been a member for quite some time. And I got to thank him for that. I totally forgot about that because, I was checking if everything was stable since we had a power outage. But yeah, with your shirt off, hell, why do you guys want me to jiggle? Do you guys really want me to do what's that guy called that does the jiggle? What's his name? From the Goonies. Farq knows what it is. From the Goonies. Man, I forgot. He does the Goonie effect and he jiggles. That's what you guys want him to do with my shirt off? Oh, Lord. That would be crazy. Let me see real quick what's cooking over here. Ooh, Resident Evil Code Veronica, Resident Evil 0 remakes to launch in 2027, 2028. Nice. The Truffle Shuffle. There you go. You guys want me to do a Truffle Shuffle? Shit. That's shit. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. The Truffle Shuffle. Do the Truffle Shuffle. Oh, Lord. I don't know, chat. I don't know about that. Hell no. But chat again, thank you all for hanging out with me today. Thank you all for memberships. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. I love you guys to death. I seriously do. Always fun hanging out with you guys because, like I said, we finished the show an hour ago, and yet we're still here chatting, having a blast. That's what we do, chat. That's what we do. So, chat, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also hit that bell so I can tell you when XBI content comes on. And guys, have a beautiful, and an awesome Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Yes, an awesome Wednesday. And as always, I will see you guys on the Xbox International Podcast at 7 p.m. ET whenever we come back with Sourdough, the Big Pooh Man, Silent Cypher. And on Fridays, they invite me if they don't, XBI en Español at 7 p.m. ET with Elvis, Elencita, and Metal Berserker. And last but not least, good morning with Crazy Lou Gaming when I send this signal out over there on Twitter X, over there on Blue Sky, Discord, and YouTube. And that's why you got to hit that bell so you can know when the crazy one comes on to talk about what's happening in the gaming news world. No, there is it didn't work out because yesterday I went motorcycle riding and man, I got dehydrated. My body is I mean, I need to stretch it out. I sweat so much, this shit was insane. I'll tell you guys all about it tomorrow morning. But yeah, when I send the signal out, you know where to find me. And chat again, thank you for hanging out with me and have a beautiful and an awesome Wednesday. Bye, y'all. Have an awesome one.